Hi friends, it's Belinda here. Normally this is a channel about my knitting, but I do occasionally add slideshows of my travels. So what follows will be a 3-part series of our trip to Europe this year, 2025, September. Today, this video is our day and a half in Amsterdam, and then in the next video we'll go on to Berlin, and then after that we go on to Barcelona. So enjoy! So first a long day of travel, first Calgary to Halifax, and then an overnight flight from Halifax to Amsterdam. I was very impressed with the baggage carousel in Amsterdam. It stops and waits until there is space on the belt below before it drops the bag. We got separated and wound up on 2 different trains, but we found each other again at the Grand Central Station in Amsterdam. So now a short walk down the cobblestone streets to our hotel. After settling in, we went out for a walk to Stephen and Penelope, a yarn store. I regret that I didn't take any pictures of the store itself, but here I am that evening winding the new yarn that I bought. The next morning, we set out on a Lover's Canal boat cruise in a glass-top boat, and it started raining, so there's a lot of reflection in my pictures. Nonetheless, these pictures make me really happy. So much unique architecture. So many boats and houseboats. It felt so weird driving by people's windows, and at one point there was a man sitting on the bed putting his shoes on, and he waved at us, but not while I had the camera up. The whole city is built on the water, so there's canals and bridges in every direction. Of course, the tour guide told us about the different buildings that we were passing, but I don't remember what's what. One was Anne Frank's house, but I don't remember which one. The buildings are all built on wooden stilts, and if the water level starts to drop and that wood is exposed, it starts to rot and the house starts to tilt, and then they have to shore it up. So we can see later on that some of the houses are leaning. I'm sure you've noticed by now that there's bicycles everywhere, more bicycles than people, and the tour guide told us that in the month of June alone, 60,000 bicycles were reported stolen. So many canals, so many bridges. I love how every building is different. And bits of greenery throughout. I believe this is the shot where there are 7 bridges lined up straight. And this bridge appeared in some famous movie. This is a reflection of the boat that we're on. building is Grand Central Station. We only had one day in Amsterdam, so we walked around to the other side of Grand Central Station to catch the hop on hop off bus. We were lucky to get the front row at the upper level. The best way to spend a cloudy, rainy day, I think. Again, no plain square box buildings here. The bicycle paths are all red brick, and the bicycles have the right of way. They have a saying here, red is dead. Don't walk on the red bricks, because you'll get hit. Of course, there are some vehicles, but most personal cars are pretty tiny. Like this little black one there is just a one-seater. Then there was a second bus route, but we didn't get the front seat this time. For our late lunch, early supper, we had Dutch pancakes. They're a little thicker than a crepe, and so many wonderful flavors to choose from. And your tea or coffee is served with a stroopwafel. It's starting to clear up, so let's go for a walk. Our hotel was in the older area where all the most beautiful buildings are. And we found Tony's Chocolonely factory, which is relevant because my brother's name is Tony. These levers, you pull a lever and a chocolate drops for you. Start waiting our lobby while they finish cleaning our room. That would be an amazing knitting chair over there, but alas, I don't have it with me. And now an evening walk to see Amsterdam by night. And here's our room. I had my own bed, sort of. To the airport in the morning, where boarding put us on a bus to take us out to the plane. Flying KLM this time, and the seats are slightly bigger than we're used to. Look, our legs are not even touching. Goodbye, Amsterdam. Stay tuned for our next leg, Berlin.